Hello and welcome. In this video, let's understand how we can create a new SQL login user in a SQL Server database. I have opened up my SQL Server Management Studio. Now let's first connect with Windows Authentication, or you can connect with any existing user. So I will just choose Windows Authentication and I will log in. And if I go to my security folder and if I go to logins folder, so these are the existing logins which are available in my database, but I want to create a new login. So let's see how that can be done. So I will open a new query window. First, we need to create a new SQL login. For that, we need to use create login statement. So this is what we need to execute. I need to say create login, and then I need to specify the username that I want to create. And after that, I need to specify with password, and I need to give a strong password here, right? You can give any password. Once that is done, we can execute this command, and this will basically create a login in our server. And if you notice, we have this security folder. This is directly inside the server. This is not part of any database. When I expand this, you will notice we don't have any new login here yet. But if I right click and click on refresh, now you see we have this demo user one login created. Right. So this is the first step. Second step is to create a user. So this is the login. And now we need to create a user. User will be created in a database. So I will expand my databases folder, and I already have this demo DB. So what I will do, I will switch to demo DB and I will execute this. Now, if you notice, I am connected to demo DB. Right. To create a user, we need to use create user statement like this. So I will be saying create a demo user one or login demo user one. So this is the login which was created in the last step. So for this particular login, we are creating a user that is demo user one. I will execute this command. And if you go to demo DB database and expand the security folder and then expand the users folder, you will notice we have this demo user one available. So the user is created, but we have not given any access to the user. For this video, let's provide the read and write access to the user. For that, we can attach the inbuilt roles to the user. Let me show you how that can be done. So to attach a role, this is a existing role, that is db underscore data reader, right? So this role I will be attaching to my demo user one. This role will allow the user to read the data from the database. So what we are doing here, we are saying alter role. So we are altering this role and we are adding a member in this role, and that member is demo user one. Basically, we are adding demo user one to this particular role group, right? So let's execute this. The read access is provided to the user. Next step is to provide the write access. Similarly to the data reader role, we have the data writer role, that is db underscore data writer. This will allow the user to write to the database. I will execute this command also. Now the user is having read and write access. Now let's do one thing. Right click on the server and click on connect. And now let's try to log in with this new user. And here where it says authentication, I will be changing it to SQL Server authentication. So it will ask me login and the password. So the login will be demo user one because this is the login that we have created, and password will be this particular password which we have given here. So let's provide that password here. I have checked the checkbox of remember password, and I have also checked the checkbox trust server certificate. Now let's click on connect, and you will notice we will receive one error. I will explain you what is that error and why that error is coming. You can see here we are receiving this error, that is login failed for user demo user one. And this error is coming because SQL Server login is not by default enabled in our database or any new installation. So let's click on OK here and click on cancel for now, and right click on this server and go to properties, and here go to the security section. Here where it says as server authentication, we need to select SQL Server and Windows authentication mode, because currently we are only allowing Windows authentication mode, and the users which are using SQL Server authentication, that will not be able to log in. So I will check this radio button and click on OK, and I will click on OK again. And now we need to restart our server. To restart our server, we need to go to services. So I will search services, and in the services, I need to find the service that says SQL Server, right? Currently it is running. So I will just click on restart. So this will basically stop the service and start the service again. Okay. Now let's click on connect again. Provide the username and provide the password, right? And click on connect again. This time you will notice we are able to connect to our database, and you can see we have this demo DB available. And let's right click on this and click on new query, and let's check if we are able to create some data here or not. I have this table T1, so let's see if we have any data in this table. Select start from T1. You see we don't have any data, so let's try to insert some data, and if we have the right access, we should be able to add data in this particular table. Right, one row affected, and we are able to insert data in this table. We see this new data is reflecting now, so our right access is also working. That's it for this video, guys. In this video we understood how we can create a new SQL user and how we can provide permissions to that user for reading and writing into the database.